Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Charlotte with Simply Home, and we are going to get started with this weekly's reset clean with me with cleaning out my handheld vacuum. It actually, to me, what felt like it wasn't actually sucking up much anymore, so I was like, okay, let me give the filter a clean. And once I got in there, there really wasn't any hair around the actual roller, but then I found all of this. I don't think I've ever cleaned that out since I've owned this, and I've owned this handheld since 2015. So that is probably 7 years of nastiness in this vacuum cleaner. So we're going to go ahead and give it a good clean. And like I said, the filter needed to be cleaned, and also the cylinder part of it. And you'll see once I get there that I keep banging on it and trying to clean it out with a pipe cleaner. And I actually do think that I might actually have to take the vacuum to a professional vacuum shop to have them professionally clean it out. I believe I used some baking soda or something like that, and it sucked it up into the vacuum. And yeah, I shouldn't have done that. So you see all this dust right there. It's so hard, underneath that mesh, I can see dust in there. And it's almost to the point where I'm like, I think I need to have it professionally cleaned. I do not have a screwdriver that has the right bit that actually can unscrew the screws. They're star shaped or diamond shaped or something like that. And I just can't get in there. And you'll see me later try to use my other vacuum cleaner to try to suck up some of that stuff. But I think some of the dust is actually caked onto it. So at some point this year, I will try to find out where I can actually take it to get it professionally cleaned, and I hope that they can actually do something about it, because spent a lot of money on it and I want to keep it for a long time, and it still runs fairly well for it being 7 years old. But right now I can't do it because I am having to pay for all the cat vet fees. And this actually happened, the day that I'm cleaning this vacuum cleaner. I am basically waiting for, I had just got a call from the vet saying that Binks was ready to be picked up around 4 o'clock. So I was cleaning the vacuum cleaner and talking to my mom at the same time. So Binks went in for his dental cleaning, and they ended up having to extract 3 of his teeth, unfortunately, for him only being not even 2 years old and already having to have 3 teeth extracted. But it is what it is. And between him, Sam, and Fifi with all of their dental work, I'm throwing money at the vet. Luckily, I got a discount because February was the dental awareness month, so I at least got a 15% discount. So thankful for that little bit. $81 I think I saved from the vet visit. But now we're going to go ahead and start cleaning on all of the other mechanisms and everything and getting them all clean. And I am using a toothbrush to try to get in there and try to get the gaskets clean, because dust settles everywhere when you're in these things. And cleaning the filter out, and I actually had to leave my filter sitting out for almost, I haven't even put it back on. It's Sunday. I cleaned that out on Thursday. I cleaned the filter on Thursday. I probably could have put the filter back onto the machine today and used it when I cleaned. However, I decided to give it an extra day, another 24 hours to just completely dry, so that way I don't, use and abuse my poor little machine. So yeah, it's been humid. We've had another cold front come through, and for those that live up north, our cold front is nothing compared to your cold fronts. But the problem with our cold fronts is, the day before it came in, we were at a nice balmy 70 degrees, mid 70s, and within the span of 15 hours it drops to 30 degrees. So you have this gradual cold, and the cold just becomes colder. And for us, it's nice shorts weather, and all of a sudden we are having to pack up, and I actually had to cover my gardenias. And I have some very confused lilies outside that just keep blooming because the weather keeps fluctuating between warm weather and cold weather. And because they're blooming, I don't want to have them sit out in the freezing weather because they're actually blooming. And normally if they weren't blooming, I would keep them out there because they need the cold to actually bloom. But like I said, these are already blooming. They should be blooming around Easter, March, April time. But no, the very, very confused lilies, and they just keep growing. I have 3 stalks already that have bloomed or will be blooming soon. And then I see 3 to 4 more shoots trying to shoot up. So it's very confused lilies. Anyways, we're going to get prepared to clean, and as you can see, I brought my vacuum cleaner and my deep clean carpet cleaner. Fifi has been throwing up quite a bit around the house. So there's one spot right there by the water bowl, very large spot, and then there were a couple spots in my office. And instead of trying to do the spot bot and do all of that, I was like, I'm just pulling out the big guns and pulling out my deep cleaner and getting that. So we are going to continue on with the cleaning and let you listen to some music.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
And of course, because it was the weekend, I really didn't do any cleaning of the cat food cans. So this is probably about 2 or 3 days worth of cat food cans for the inside and outside cats. I do bring the cans inside and rinse them out so that way I can put them into recycling, but I just kind of throw them in the sink and I try to stay on top of it, and I do on a normal basis, but on this weekend I was just like, I'm resting. It was month-end close at work. It was a little, not too stressful, but a little stressful because then we had the cold front that came in. And, in logistics and supply chain with the cold front, I had to make sure that we didn't have any truck carriers that wanted to cancel on us because of the freezing temperatures. And I'm trying to figure out right now what Jack was trying to get at underneath the refrigerator. And as soon as I kick it out, it's a dried hairball from Fifi. She has them sporadically, and sometimes I just can't see them because they're under pieces of furniture, and these kittens will find them no matter what, and then they'll play with them. It's disgusting. Yes, I know. But since it was dried, I just picked it up, threw it in the trash can, and then I came back and washed my hands and got back to cleaning. And of course, one of the cats went into the pantry, so these cats were just hysterical today. As I edited the video, I left lots of clips in because they were playing with toys that they haven't played with, because I unearthed the toys from underneath furniture. So you'll see a lot of me taking breaks for playing with the cats. So I left that in because my cleaning is never just a straight cleaning, because I end up having to stop and play with the cats. And this weekend I just wanted to rest. I started cleaning a little bit later in the day on Sunday. It was probably around 2 o'clock I started, and that's how I felt. I just wanted to rest and relax and not worry about anything, really, and just, have a good weekend and actually feel rest so I could go back to work tomorrow. And I do feel much more rested as I am editing this video and doing this voiceover. It is now 10 o'clock at night, and yikes, I'm going to have to get up at 6 o'clock, 6:30 to, try not to get into an accident walking down the hallway with the cats and get to work in the morning. But that's just the way it is. We do what we have to do. But I also spent about an hour, I think, you'll see later when I get into the family room, that I pulled the TV cabinet away from the wall, and I spent an hour then trying to redo cables and do some other things. Because of my Korean class, I am trying to, on one of the TV streaming services that I have that does a lot of the Asian TV shows, they have a learning function, but you have to watch it on through their website or their iOS, and it's not through the Apple TV. They don't have that function on the Apple TV. So I was trying to hook up my laptop to where I could, try to stream through the computer to the TV and have that function on, so I could have both the English and the Korean subtitles on there. And of course, the one TV show that I'm going to be doing my project on, that's due at the beginning of March, it doesn't have the learning function available on it, and it's just like, no. But yeah, so cleaning is never just an easy thing. I got distracted with that whole pulling the stuff away from the TV, and cleaning. The stuff that I shot was 3.5 hours worth of stuff, but it actually ended up being probably about a good 4 or 5 hours of me trying to do other things, and didn't film it because I just, it was kind of pointless for me to film some of the stuff, because it was the squirrel moment where it's like, oh, let's do this, oh, let's do this. But we all have those moments with cleaning.
I'm running out of patience. There's gotta be somebody who can save me. Gotta be someone who feels the same. Cause I've been all by myself, got nobody else to help ease my mind. I feel so lonely, so goddamn lonely. Can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. I can't be the only one, only one, only one. 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 I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. Lonely, tired of always feeling so lonely, with nobody around to come and hold me. Gotta be someone who feels the same. Cause I've been all by myself, got nobody else to help ease my mind. I feel so lonely, so goddamn lonely. Can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. I can't be the only one, only one, only one. 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 I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. Cause I've been all by myself, got nobody else to help ease my mind. I feel so lonely, so goddamn lonely. Can't be the only one. No, I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one. I can't be the only one, only one, only one. 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 I can't be the only one, only one, only one. Only one, only one, only one.
And here is Binks with his little ball. And then we're going to get started on cleaning up the throw up stain from Fifi. And so basically I put water and then cleaning solution in there. And right now I'm trying to like pre-treat it with water. And then I hit it and it pretty much came up really quickly. So it sat there for a couple days. That's why I was able to vacuum over it. And I know that's disgusting to let throw up sit there for a couple days. But I just did not have the energy to get around to cleaning it up. Like, I cleaned up the majority of it, but the stain part of it was what was left. So I basically just let it dry out so that way I could get a little bit more. And then I knew I was going to be trying to, after she kept throwing up, I knew I was going to have to pull out the big carpet cleaner. So it is disgusting, but it's at some point that's when she throws up, about 3 times every single day after she eats, it's kind of, it gets tiresome to continue to, do the spot bot and do all of that type of cleaning. So it's, like I said, it's disgusting. Yes, I know, but I just did not have the energy to deal with it until today on Sunday. So now we're going to go ahead and get to the TV room, and you see the cats behind me are still playing with multiple balls that I found underneath several of the pieces of furniture. And there's one of them, they're all yellow balls, but one of them is like a ping pong ball with little things in there that make noise as it rolls around, and that's the one that you'll see several times in this video. But that was the one that Binks was playing with when he went storming in slow motion into the back entryway. And I'm going to go ahead and clean off the desk here. So it's not much of it. I don't go into that. The main drawers that I go into are the top two on the left hand side, so it's the ones that I cleaned first are the two that I go into, because one is the battery drawer and one is the other drawer that has all of my command hooks and all of that type of stuff. And then you saw me pull out the cat toy bin and clean underneath the desk part, and now we're having a break for more tossing of the ball. And I'm doing this because that's the ping pong ball that likes to bounce, and Binks just looked hysterical at one point, and I didn't get it on camera, but it was absolutely, he was actually like hitting the ball, and it was bouncing, and it went all the way from the kitchen into the back entryway, and it was absolutely hysterical the way that he looked. But now we're going to go ahead and clean up the couch, and you'll see me get underneath the couch and pull out some, I think 5 cat toys, which is not a lot. I've had more underneath the couch before. So I'm not complaining, but I'm having to readjust this tablecloth because the cats are always underneath there playing with it and pulling it off of the table. I've put the command strips underneath there, and that does hold it for a time being until they end up hitting them really hard, or like fighting underneath the table and pulling on the tablecloth, and they do come loose after a while. So, and Binks is helping me pull out the cat toys as I find them. When I went to pick up this table, there was a cat that was actually underneath the table, laying on the tablecloth. Actually, there were 2 cats underneath the table. The funny thing is this table was on top of the pink chair. So 2 of the cats, I think it was Jack and Binks, had actually jumped up onto the chair underneath the tablecloth. And the reason why I keep the tablecloth on there and not just have the table is because they all like to get underneath the tablecloth and fall asleep. It's kind of like a little cocoon area for them. So I try to keep the tablecloth there for them. And yes, I still have my Christmas tree up. I like having the lights on at night. I will take it down by the end of February. I will take it down. But, for now, it makes me happy to have it up there. And you see, my little slideshow of the cats up there on the TV. And here's where I'm going to start doing the cable organizing, and I cut out a lot of stuff from here just because it just was a lot. And it's once I got in there and realized that what took the longest part of this was when I finally got my computer set up. I had to the battery had died on it, so I had to let it charge for a little bit for me to get to the website. And then once I got to the website and I tried to go to the TV show that I'm doing my project on, and I'm like, I'm turning the learn function on, why isn't it working? And going through all the help menus, trying another browser, doing all this stuff. I then was like, okay, let me try another TV show. And then I tried another TV show, and I'm like, but it's working on this one. Why is it not working on this? I don't know why it's not working on the show that I'm doing my project on. It makes me so mad. But it is what it is. It's not that I have to translate this stuff, but I want to be able to actually watch the TV shows, and I'm far enough along. I'm in level 5. I'm far enough along that I'm able to read the language. So it's I'd like to have the words right there in front of me and not just go by hearing. Although hearing it is wonderful, but it's kind of, some of the words actually start sounding like other words. So it's kind of, I do want to be able to read the words, the Korean words as well, but I'm still not at that point where I can't have it fully in Korean subtitles. I'm not that advanced, but it is nice to know that I am able to take my eyes away from the English subtitles and listen to the words and actually, understand some of it. Not all of it, but I do. It's like I can pick out words here and there, and I can kind of get the gist of what's going on based on what I'm watching. But it's, still my Korean language. I'm still struggling, but but it is what it is. I'm in level 5. We've only had 4 weeks of class out of the 20. So, I'm going to continue going and doing the stuff that I do with my class because I really do enjoy learning, which is interesting because I was never one of the typical students when I was younger. But I'm definitely, that was the largest cat's throat stains. There's 4 of them here in the office, and we're going to start cleaning those here. But all of these have sat for a while, and the ones by the food bowl have actually been there the longest. Some of them are just, it's stained because when the cats are eating and they pull the big chunk of food and they pull it out, it falls on the carpet, even though I have the little placemat there. All animals, it's like you have the biggest placemat and they will go and make the mess, or carpet or rug or whatever, all of the space, and they will either throw up right on the carpet when, 2 inches away they could have been on the wood floor. Anyways, so yeah, that's the cat. Fifi has always been a throw-upper after she eats. If she gets startled, she'll throw up. There's other things like if she's had hairballs, which she has had hairballs recently. So when she has hairballs, it kind of does tear up her esophagus, I think, and it makes it harder for her to eat because it's all she's had hairballs, and it's so it's like I have had her. I have taken her to the vet and had them look at her and check her up when she's in the midst of all this throwing up. And they basically have said, put her on sensitive food. She now, after 2 years of being on the sensitive food diet, she will not eat the food, will not eat the canned food. It's like, okay. So it's when she will not eat anything, I finally relent and say, okay, you can eat what the other cats are eating. So, and here you see the other 2 stains. They're just they were smaller stains. And then we'll go over to the other stain and clean it up. And also, I vacuum this room regularly, but apparently not enough or well enough, because you see all these little black hairball things. That's all from the black cats and their fur. And it's like, I don't understand. I vacuum and on a regular basis, and that carpet cleaner was pulling up their hair. And I'm putting away my blow dryer. I don't normally blow dry my hair, but my hair was wet, and since it was cold outside and cold inside the house, in my house I keep it at 62, so it was for the winter time. So 62, at least 62 in the house, and I just did not want to go to bed with my hair wet because that just causes all types of congestion and issues. And so yeah, the blow dryer was out because I had washed my hair one night late at night, and it's like, okay, I need to dry my hair, and I don't normally like doing that. But emptying the canister, number 1, and we'll empty it out at the end, but I didn't film that because it wasn't that much. And I'm doing a quick wipe down in the bathroom and cleaning the toilet. I do notice a stain in the very bottom of the bowl that I am probably, when it's time for me to do my zone cleaning for the bathroom, I am actually going to have to drain the water out of the toilet and get in there with toothbrushes and other, actually get in there with my hand and scrub the bottom of the bowl and some other nooks and crannies in the actual toilet bowl. So look forward to that whenever I get around to doing the bathroom zone cleaning. And I'm probably going to have to do the same thing in the toilet in the master bathroom that we don't use it very often. So we use this toilet right here the most. So, and that spot on the back of the toilet seat, it's not dirt or anything. The paint is wearing off of the toilet seat, so it's one of those, it's like the toilet seat still works, it's just I need to probably take it out, sand it a little bit, put some primer and some spray paint on it, and then a sealant, and then but I don't have time for that right now. Plus it's cold outside, and everything is taking forever to dry here. And now we are into the guest bedroom, and I'm going to go ahead and close out the video. We will be going on into my bedroom to do some stuff, but I'm just going to close out the video here because I feel like I'm talking quite a bit. I don't know if that's because of the coffee that I had while I was editing. It might be. But I am going to go ahead and, like I said, close this video out. So I hope everybody has enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like. That really does help my channel to let me know that you are enjoying these type of videos. And if you are not subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you are notified every single time I post a video. I hope everybody will join me next time, and I am also on my other videos that I do during the week, which are posted on Fridays. I am working on home repairs throughout my house, and I will be getting started on the dining room here shortly with patching and sanding and prepping the walls for paint. So I hope everybody will join me for those videos. If you do hit that notification bell, you will get notified whenever I do post those videos. And I am also trying to think of 1 to 2 other miscellaneous videos to do for the month of February. I think one of them is going to be one about debt and a current update on my debt that I have, because at one point I was debt free a couple years ago. Then I bought a car. Yeah, so I need to get my debt back in control, especially after all the cat visits, the vet visits that we've done with the cats. I put a lot of it on credit cards, so I want to talk about debt, so look forward to that. And then there might be one about the cats, introducing you all to them individually. So if there are any other video ideas out there that you would be interested in, please let me know down in the discussion below, because I definitely would like to give you guys videos that you would enjoy. So thank you everybody for watching, and the video will be closing out here shortly. Bye everybody.
Stronger than the others think, and who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling, go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. true, but they don't have a clue.